Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel, World of Angel 88 or simply Angel, your fave bug. And I had an interview on Instagram Live today with one of my beautiful sorors, Portia. All her business sites will be in the description bar down below, and I'll throw it across the screen. But on her vision board series, she interviewed me today, so the video will flop, I think, a little bit or change because I just screen recorded the interview. But I hope y'all enjoy.
Let's get started. My name is Portia, Portia. So used to spelling my name, so I spell it a lot. I am the founder of Vision Board Series. Vision Board Series initially started out as a vision board party because one year I was like, I want to host a vision board party. And that's what I want to do. So I was living in downtown Baltimore at the time. And what we did was we had a community room. So in the community room is where I hosted it because you can rent it for free. As long as you don't mess anything up, you're perfectly fine. So I hosted it there. And my friend at the time, she always said that she wanted to be a host. So I was like, okay, you want to be a host? Then let's go ahead and let you be the host of this event, because I believe that if you're going to be a good friend to somebody, then you hold your friends accountable for their goals. So that's how it started. Vision Board Series started that way. My first event, and Kwani was the host. She's not on here right now, but Kwani was the host, and then we started doing Vision Board Series together. Then it turned into Vision Board Series. So then we started hosting Vision Board events, and the goal of Vision Board Series, though, is not just to do vision board parties, right? So the goal is to provide a platform for people to execute their visions. So Kwani was the first person who I provided a platform for to be a host. And then we had a blogger, we had a sip and shop and things like that. And then we will be having a virtual pop-up shop because this year we want to bring back the sip and shop, but the country is shut down, which is fine. So if you are a vendor, a business, anything like that, then go ahead and hit me up, because we will be hosting a virtual pop-up shop. So yeah, so that's Vision Board Series, and we changed our colors because right now it's just me. So Kwani had a baby and had different dreams and aspirations. So now I just do it again by myself. And she actually has a vlog right now. I don't have the link to it and she's not on here, but her name is Really Kwani, Quanny, on Instagram. So feel free to follow her blog. She's a dance therapist. She's pretty dope. So go ahead and follow her. And then now we're going to let you introduce yourself. Let us know. And we'll jump right into it.
Well, I am Angel, and I am a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, first and foremost.
Okay.
I am a master social worker, and I'm also a licensed substance abuse counselor. I'm a wife, and I'm a YouTuber. That is Angel.
You are awesome, Angel.
Yeah. So, you know.
Drop a blue heart if you are a poodle.
You know, pretty poodle.
Drop a blue or a gold heart if you are also a member of Sigma Gamma Rho, because it's a lot of members on here.
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead and drop a red heart if you are a supporter of us.
If you love us, you just drop that heart.
Because I know my mother just joined in. She is a supporter of us.
Hey, Kaisha.
Yes, hey Kaisha girl, she's definitely a supporter of us.
Yeah.
So let's get started. So we did our introductions, which is cool. So one of the so a lot of these topics actually came from Kaisha, wrong side of right. And the first one is vlogging during quarantine. Are you interested in vlogging during quarantine? What does that look like for you? Are you taking a break? How's that rocking and rolling?
So I am vlogging during quarantine, and it is hard. Like, because one, I work in an environment I'm an essential worker, but I work in an environment that's confidential. So I can't record, go to work with me or anything like that.
Right.
I personally, Angel, thinks it's boring to record cooking with me or cleanup videos. Okay. One, I'm Caribbean. Everybody ain't cooking what I'm cooking. And two, I don't want to show my house around like that. Like, yes, I'm in the public eye, but I keep some privacy. So I might not want to show you every room in my house or things like that.
Mind your
So I
business.
had like I've done virtual dance party. So I recorded like the virtual dance party.
All
I
right.
recorded like a clothing haul because of course I ain't got nothing to do but spend money. So I bought a lot of clothes. So I recorded a video of like me trying all the different clothes, giving my perspective of it. I've recorded plenty of grocery shopping videos with me because I just think they're funny. But it hasn't stopped, but it has slowed down because my channel was focused on like my lock journey, my
Okay.
traveling lifestyle, because I visit like historically Black colleges and universities. I have a goal to go to every last one of them, and I've been
Okay.
to 58 so far.
Okay.
So I haven't been able to travel.
That's dope.
So
Right.
that like that. So my channel kind of had to turn around a little bit because I'm
Okay.
not like the person who do like to get ready with me. Like I only do vlog style.
Okay.
So. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's I'm doing it, but it's been a revamp a little bit.
Okay. So let's go back to the beginning. When did you start vlogging? What made you start vlogging? What does it do for you? Why do you like it and stuff like that?
So what started me vlogging was one, I travel a lot. Last year alone, I went to 10 states,
Okay.
18 different locations, and 23 colleges.
Oh,
So I would post the pictures of it, and people would be like, "You need to be recording this. You need to vlog this." And I didn't
okay.
think that because I wasn't going to show it off. I was going because anybody who went to a historically Black college will be like, "My La- Lane College is the best HBCU in the world," and then you'd be like, "What makes your school the best?" So you're only going to tell me from your perspective. But if I go
That's true.
on your
That's true.
campus and see it for
You get the
myself,
same
like when I
thing.
went to Tuskegee, I was amazed. Like Booker T.
Mhm.
Washington is buried on the campus.
What?
Like,
I never knew that.
yes. So for that, it was one of those things that let me go on my own. So people were really
Dope.
pushing it. And then I live with chronic illness. So a lot of people who know me personally knew like I had 14 surgeries in 2015. They knew that I lived in the hospital for 8 months. But if you don't know me personally, you just know me to be smiling and laughing and joking. You don't know I take 12 pills a day to survive. Like, so
We're gonna
I
get into
wanted,
that. We're gonna get
yeah.
into that.
So I kind of
Mhm.
wanted to share that part too, like to show, like, don't judge a book by its cover, one, because what I show you is what I want you to see. It's not
Right.
necessarily what
That's
my
true.
life is. But
Mhm.
when I'm vlogging and what I realize now, like in editing and stuff, you really do see the natural me. Like I'm not always smiling and I will break down and cry and it will just be what's happening in that moment.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's really cool. So I've always wanted to go to all the HBCUs, but I never, like you said, I never thought to record it. Like I would have been like, "Oh, I'm here. Like this is cool, taking in the experience." But now I really want to go because I
Yeah.
did not know he was buried on their campus.
Yeah, I
That
went
is
to
so interesting.
one in South Carolina,
Mhm.
um, Clinton. I went to Clinton in South Carolina and they just
Clinton,
became a 4 year.
Claflin,
Huh?
Claflin, or Clinton,
Clinton.
Clinton. Never heard of it.
And so it was a 2 year, now it's a 4 year. So that's the
Oh,
only one that's on my channel so far because I just moved to North Carolina 6 months ago.
mhm.
So
Mhm.
moved here, pandemic happened. So I've only been able to record one. So hopefully
Okay,
when this goes, I can start like doing my going to Baltimore, like just getting out
right,
to
right,
see the
for
rest
sure.
of them that way.
Okay, and let's be clear, you definitely have to go to Johnson C. Smith University, where we hold high the gold and the blue.
Ma'am, I've
Um,
been to Johnson C.
Charlotte,
Smith about
North
5 times.
Carolina. That's fine, but when you travel, okay, and when you're
I gotta
ready
go
to
back.
record again, you will
Okay.
be recording the illustrious Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte, North Carolina, the
I got
home of the CIAA, right before they decided to move. I know with some Livingstone College people on here, so I just wanted to put that out there about the illustrious Johnson C. Smith University.
Oh, the petty is real. I had to drink my water.
Where we hold high the gold and the blue, okay?
I got I got you.
But that's definitely, I feel like the pandemic has changed a lot of what people are used to. So, like for example, it changed their vlog, it changes different lives and things that people have experienced. Like it's a new thing for most of us. I don't know anybody who's been through a pandemic before or anything that's super major like this, that's life-changing everyone at the same time. A lot of people have their personal life-changing experiences, but everyone at the same time is going through this situation right now. So so I know you said you were adapting to you're adapting your vlog to fit something. So how have you decided to adapt it now? Because there are a lot of things you said you don't do. So you don't do the get dressed with me and stuff like that. So how are you revamping it now, or how would you like to revamp it?
So I've been doing a lot of virtual stuff. So like I did a virtual sip and dip last night.
Right.
I'm doing a virtual sip and paint this week. I've done, so like I'm recording like because I put my computer, I mirror it to the TV. So I'm recording the TV and me doing it at home as well. So you get it from both sides. Because if we weren't in a pandemic, I would just be at the place doing the sip and paint recording.
Right, exactly. So you were still recording, you were there. So now you're just doing it virtually. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still doing that, but like my everyday going out, going to the park, going to the movie theater, I'm not doing that. So you can't catch that. And then I get up at 3:30 in the morning for work, so you'll never get to get ready with me. You'll never get that.
Okay, I'm the first time I'm trying to get up.
And I can't fake the funk. Like, I love YouTube. I don't have cable. Like, I watch YouTube all the time. But I can't fake the funk and pretend I'm getting ready for work on a Saturday. I can't do that.
Okay.
I'm not the person to put on a full face of makeup to do your videos. I don't care. I'm not the person who's going to take my glasses out because they got a glare because I can't see. Like, you get what you get. And I think for some people, and hopefully I'm reaching little girls, that shows you ain't got to fit the mold of what society says you have to be to do this.
Right. That's
like, I don't have the fancy camera and the ring light and all that. I got my 2 phones and my tripod.
Okay. Heard that, girl. With
So,
nowhere to go. That is very true. I think people are just taking this in however they would like to take it in. So if you want to beat your face and do it, you can definitely do that. See me, I can't do it pandemic or not. So you won't see me doing it. As you can see, I put on lip gloss. That's the extent that I go, okay? Because I am a Blistex queen, okay? They need to sign me. Blistex, running a deal, okay? I will be quick to get your Blistex, okay? I will do a before and after for Blistex. I'm telling you, let them know. Call me up. But that's definitely cool that you're adapting to what you're adapting to. And I'm actually planning on doing either a sip and paint or something like that for my birthday virtually. So because June is probably gonna be canceled too. So
well, we're not gonna speak that in existence, baby, because my birthday
is speaking into existence. I got backup plans, okay? Because I'm gonna have fun, okay? I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday playing virtually just in case. And if not, I definitely swapped one of those cheap flights. Wow, everybody was like, "Oh, you can't fly anywhere," and I was like, "Let me go ahead and purchase this because if they open the world back up, first I'm gonna
be ready.
Try it."
Because I got this ticket to Vegas for $83. $83.
June 7th. Hey,
Ashanti,
my mother's
she knows June 6th. Yes.
Yep, my mother's on her birthday is June 2nd. Okay.
Geminis are amazing people. I keep trying to tell people we can pull off anything. I keep telling people, like, I don't have no talents. I can't do no makeup. I can't do no hair. But I can get you a video. Because as soon as the world opens back up and I go see my esthetician, y'all gonna get this wax video because this hair is real.
It's a wrap, okay? I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
I need you to know.
Okay, I was supposed to be born in like August though, but I needed to come early. So
I was supposed to be born in July, but the Lord knew I wasn't meant to be a Cancer. I got too much personality for that. Too much personality.
For the Cancers, but Geminis can give you so much. Know. The ups, the downs, and the sides. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the next part. Would you do reaction videos?
No.
No reaction videos. Why?
No.
So explain to people what that even is.
So a reaction video is when you do a split screen and you have yourself and then you have somebody else's video and you're reacting to the video.
Okay.
My sense of humor is not everybody else's sense of humor.
Okay.
So it'll be very boring for you to watch me watch them.
Okay.
And I ain't doing nothing.
Okay.
And two, I'm not. Angel is not getting paid for YouTube currently.
Okay.
Everybody who thinks that you do YouTube, you get paid instantly. You do not. You have to have a certain number of followers. You have to have a certain number of view hours. I just
Oh,
started my channel at the end of January, so I'm
okay.
not to the followers or the view hours yet. But
Okay.
you do get copyright strikes. So if I don't have permission from that person to have their video on my channel, that could
Mm,
block my channel.
right.
Well, my channel ain't for them. I'm not trying to get them more followers. I'm trying to get me more followers. So
Right. True.
and then I don't see the point of reaction videos. Why do you want to watch me watch them?
Okay. I can
So
see that. I mean,
I don't.
I guess it works for some people. I think because I can only think of one person who does reaction videos,
Mhm.
which is the oh wow, I can't even think of his name right now, but he's like a father and he always has like his video and then he'll post like a video up here and then he'll
Yeah,
be like what's going on here kind of thing.
yeah.
So I mean if it works for you, it works for you. If it
Right. I've
doesn't,
watched two people who do reaction videos, but all I end up doing is going to follow whoever they're reacting to. So I
oh,
don't even
okay,
fully
so
finish
that's what
watching
it is.
their video because I just go to
Mhm.
the main source.
The original, right? Okay, that makes
Mhm.
sense. Okay. So the next question is, what are you hoping to gain out of your vlog? So I know you said you're trying to gain followers. So first, tell
Mhm.
everybody where they can follow you at.
Follow me at World of Angel 88. I'm your Facebook. Come on and follow your girl.
I'm gonna
But
go
I'm
ahead and put it
also
in the
trying to
comments.
gain awareness. I need
Okay.
people to understand what chronic illness is. Because chronic illness is usually considered the invisible disease. So because I
Mm-hmm.
don't look sick, you don't know I'm sick.
Right.
So
Okay.
I want to show awareness of one, yes, I may be diagnosed with something, but I still live a very full life. And two, you live the life that you're given. Like
That's a. So do you
like
want to go into details about that exactly? So
yes.
what is it that you have? What
Mhm.
makes you, anything you want to just tell us about it? And
Okay, so
then feel free to leave your questions in the comments because we'll go ahead and answer them while
yeah.
we're doing the video. And again, I'm dropping everything in the link from my personal page, which is Shimmy for Your Hearts. So I posted the name of her YouTube. Go ahead and follow her or screenshot it. And so you can finish this video out. But I want to let you guys know that. So go ahead. Let's get into
Okay.
it.
So I'm diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, which my kidneys are scarred and my body it keeps the nutrients it needs. So originally my body makes kidney stones out of what it needs to have. So my stones are usually made of calcium or uric acid. Uric acid is in everything you eat, from meat to fruits to pills you take on an everyday basis. So my body gets it and makes it into a stone, which then causes blockage, which causes my body not to filter out the toxins, which then causes me to throw up. You have toxins running through my body. So that's why I have surgery often to get kidney stones removed.
Okay.
I have diverticulitis, which is a GI tract disorder, means that my tract has pouches in it. So things like with little small seeds, like strawberries, kiwi, popcorn, they get caught in those pouches, causing inflammation and infections. I have asthma. Diverticulitis, chronic kidney disease. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I have high blood pressure due to my kidney disease.
Okay. So when did all of this begin? Like when did your health issues start and things like that?
So I got diagnosed with chronic kidney disease when I was 3,
Okay.
because I started getting kidney stones rather young.
Okay.
I got diagnosed with diverticulitis when I was 16 because I kept having really bad stomach pains and stomach aches, and we couldn't figure out what it was. And then everything else has recently happened, like the high blood pressure. I'm on 3 medications to control that, and once we have surgery to release the pain and the toxins and everything out of my body, my pressure should go down.
Okay.
And then the type 1 diabetes came this year as well because my body is just not producing insulin right now because of everything else it's fighting.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what does your diet look like, or what are things that you can't eat or drink or you try and stay away from?
So I try to avoid, let me say that. I try to avoid strawberries, kiwi, I really, really love popcorn, like super, super love it. So I take a pill before I eat. But I
Okay.
really love popcorn. I try to avoid anything with little seeds. I only eat meat 1 meal a day, and I
Okay.
don't eat any red meat.
Okay.
So I eat a lot of chicken, shrimp, things like that. A lot of stuff is grilled versus fried. I
Okay.
drink a lot of water. I drink probably 10 bottles of water a day. Or
Okay.
I
That's
drink or I drink 8 of these canisters,
okay.
which is 32 ounces. Um, and that's really it. I still eat how I want to. I eat in proportion.
Okay.
And I just avoid stuff that I know will cause me bodily harm later. Like I
Right.
love strawberries, but so I probably would eat it once a month rather than trying to eat it every day.
Right. Okay. That
So
makes.
yeah.
What other life changes have you had to make because of your health problems?
Um, the places I went, like in college, I tried to go to the parties and stuff, and
Hmm.
my asthma don't like. I have severe asthma attacks that put me in the hospital for like weeks at a time.
Wow.
So, I had to avoid small spaces. And let me also add, I have anxiety, social anxiety, and a panic disorder as well. So I have really bad panic attacks. So I try to avoid very crowded spaces. So even before this pandemic, I was Walmart delivering anyway. Like I
Okay.
don't go into Walmart unless it's late at
Mm.
night.
Okay.
So,
So when it's not a
um,
lot of people around, then you'll go food shopping and
mhm,
stuff like that. Okay.
yeah. And so when people found out that I had anxiety, they could see signs of it, but it really confused people because I'm one of the people, I don't let my anxiety run my life.
I know that's right.
So if I come into an environment and I start feeling anxious, I start introducing myself to people.
Okay. So that's
I
your
start
coping.
talking, huh?
That's your coping skill.
Yeah, I start talking to people so that I'm not like, oh Lord, are they over there talking to me? Like letting my anxiety get the best of me. So I just
Okay.
start becoming sociable. So, but the more you
Okay.
get to know me, the more you'll start seeing like telltales, like, oh, she really do have anxiety. Like, but
Mhm.
I try not to let it stop my life. Because
Okay.
the one thing I don't want to ever happen, and I think this happened in 2015 when I was in the hospital. I ended up in ICU. My lung collapsed during surgery. I
Wow.
have malignant hypothermia, which means my body either gets too hot or too cold from anesthesia. So
Okay.
you have to monitor the machines. And I was in ICU, and I was basically lived in the hospital for 8 months
Mm.
at a time where I couldn't even go outside to get sun on my face. I realized I have to live my life how I want to. I can't let any diagnoses stop me from anything I want to do.
Right.
And I can't let any person stunt my growth. Because I
Right.
can be out of here 2 seconds from now and I don't want to live with no regrets.
Period.
So
Okay.
that kind of made me shift away my thinking and how I
Mm.
kind of functioned around stuff.
Mm. Okay. So that's a long time to have to deal with certain things. Like it's one
Mhm.
thing if you've had, like you said, since you were 3 years old. But what about the people that come into your life? How can they provide you with support? And how do you feel like the people in your life are supportive or not supportive or could be supportive?
Mhm. I feel like people who are recently come in my life, like the people I've met since I've come to North Carolina, I think
Mhm.
they caught on rather quickly. But they
Okay.
also came into my life at a time where my YouTube channel was already up. So if you
Okay.
wanted to know about my chronic illness, it's a whole
Right.
video about that up there.
Right.
And like I do videos like go to the doctor with me. I think that video's coming out this Sunday. I post every Sunday. So
Okay.
you'll see like I go to the doctor 3 times a week. So you'll see like that journey and how that is and how
Mhm.
exhausting that can be or how
Right.
stressful that can be because you can go to one doctor and that doctor, the news is great. But then you go to the doctor on Wednesday and the news ain't so good. And then
Mm.
the doctor on Thursday is like, we're going to give you another pill.
Mm.
So,
And how
so
many pills are you taking now?
I'm taking 6 a day, twice a day.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
The days twice a day.
Yeah. So 12 total.
Right.
So, the people who have recently come in my life have been really supportive, really understanding. I haven't got anything negative. I haven't heard anything negative.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to, I was very secretive about what I was going through.
Okay.
Like, I just didn't want to be judged, and I didn't want to be the sick friend or
Okay.
oh, well, what's wrong with her now? I don't got time for that.
That's true. Right.
So, because I already know I can be needy. But that's just needy as in I need your attention, not needy as in take care of me.
Right.
So, but all the people that are in my life that I call my friends, I call my family, I call my sisters, I call my brothers, they get it. If I don't call you that, you're an associate and I could care less how you feel.
Okay. Mood. Okay. That's real. That's real. And sometimes you have to be that way because, like you said, you have to protect your peace, right? And so I just wanted to go back. Somebody said that you're a fighter, and then somebody said not pity needy. So you're needy but not pity needy, which makes sense. But you have to protect your peace at any cost necessary. As long as it's not hurting somebody else, you still have to protect your peace. And I think it's great that you have a support system that you can lean on or that's there for you, especially because I know you moved to North Carolina. So I know you didn't get into that today, but that's a shift too, just moving in itself. So moving and then having to deal with different illnesses or meeting new people, now a pandemic, and you don't even really know people. So how has that been as well? So how has moving affected your health, and how has moving affected your anxiety? And then how is moving, period?
So moving affected my health horribly. I moved here September 29th. I spent October 1st through October 5th in the hospital.
Okay.
I went into the hospital. My blood pressure was like 200 over 180. Like when I walked in, they was like, "We're surprised you're not having a stroke."
Wow. And what's the normal blood pressure?
140 over 90.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah. And I check my blood pressure like 3 times a day.
Okay. Good.
But so moving here was very stressful and straining, and I think it was more so stressful on my half. I moved here. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I lived in Memphis until I was 19. Then I went off to college. Huh?
I said, okay, Memphis.
Yeah. And I went off to college, and then I went off to grad school in Alabama. So I still was only 3.5 hours from my family in Alabama. I lived in Alabama for 7 years. I thought that was gonna be my forever home. Like I had no plans on moving. Like I had a really good, comfortable lifestyle. And God shook that thing up because he said, "Oh, you got comfortable."
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah. He shook that thing up. I was always taught to let your husband lead.
Okay.
And my husband got an opportunity in North Carolina. So I let him lead.
Okay.
He was here for 2 months prior to me coming to North Carolina. So I had 2 months to say my goodbyes, to properly terminate with my clients. And if the closer it got to that end day, the harder it got for me. So coming here, that 9-hour drive from Alabama to North Carolina put a lot of stress on my body. And then when I got, like, as soon as we got out the car and started unpacking the car, I had an asthma attack. So moving here was really stressful for me. Couldn't find a job the whole first month of me being here and things like that. So that was stressful. But and then I just didn't know anybody. I knew my husband. I knew of 2 sorors. And that was it. As of today, I know my husband and 3 sorors. And then people that he knows.
Right.
Not saying that they're not cool with me, but those are his friends.
Right.
Their loyalty lies with him.
Yes.
It's a difference.
Right.
Yeah, they love me. They call me sis, but that's his people. Right. So my crew, my group, I only have 3 people here.
Okay.
In North Carolina. So and only one of them live in Salisbury.
Oh, okay. So you don't have your tribe yet.
But it's coming with time. I only been here 6 months. I know God did not move me here to forsake me. I have advanced being here. I've gotten licensed since being here. I got a way better paying job. Okay. And I'm doing things that I just didn't think I would be doing. So it's in time, but this move has been a major adjustment. Trying to find new doctors, just doctors not knowing my past. And like I had to get my paperwork from the hospital to get sent here, 987 pages. So I know they didn't read all of that.
Right.
But you wanted my history. So there's my history.
Here's your history, right? So, but so it's like in every area of your life except your husband, people are relearning you or learning you for the first time. So it's kind of like if you are going to therapy with a new therapist again, it's kind of like that, because, or like a new doctor, because a lot of times it might be a high turnover rate. You might be like, oh, this therapist knows my whole life, and they have your psychosocial, which is pretty much, for those who are not familiar with the terms, it's like your biography or your autobiography. So now it's like somebody has to read it again or get to know you again. And it seems like now it's like you have to find friends who understand different parts of you and what you're interested in. You have to find sorors, because your soror tribe might be in another state, in another city. You have to find your own tribe, even amongst your husband's tribe, because it's great that they accept you as they should, but it's also, like you said, like, we know how it is. Like, those are his friends. That's his tribe. Of course, they're willing to accept you. So where's your tribe? How do you do that? And it sounds like you're coping well so far. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
So, but it just sounds like, you're still going through everything. So it seems like your vlog is also a coping skill. Would you say it is?
It is. It definitely is. Because my vlog, my friends in Alabama could watch it. One of my closest sorors, one of my closest sorors, Ashanti, she's on here now. She's in St. Louis. She can watch it.
Okay.
So, like, the people who know me, like, who know my sense of humor, who know my wit, like, I know on one of my vlogs I said something like, "Don't question me, question your mama." John was like, "Don't say that." I was like, "But that's how I talk." So people who know me know, like, I'm not being rude. That's my sense of humor. So, but as my following base, you need to know that's my sense of humor. That's how I talk.
Right. Because that's who you are. And I think it's great to be, be transparent, not just be transparent, but also be open to who you are, living your truth. I always say living your truth. If you know me, I say that all the time, because I'm a firm believer in living in your truth, being who you are. Everybody's not going to accept you for who you are, and even if you have things that you need to change about yourself, that's still part of your truth, and your testimony. I'm glad that you touched on the anxiety part, right? Because I remember when I came for homecoming, I was like, "Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming?" You were like, "I'm gonna consider it." It was one of those, "I'm probably not coming, but I'm gonna tell her I might." Just so
no, I had plans to come. I had plans to come.
Okay.
But I got sick the night before homecoming.
Oh, okay.
And so I was vomiting and everything else like that. So I didn't want to come. And I was feeling better, but I didn't want to come and push it.
Right.
Because I know me. So I know when I come out, "Oh, we strolling? Oh, we gonna stroll." And my stomach gonna be like, my stomach gonna be like, "Sir, we ain't ready." So if that was my thing. But then I was very anxious about coming, but not just because of the crowd, but because of the people that would be there.
Right.
This is John's undergrad. This ain't Angel's undergrad.
Right.
And everybody that I've encountered that has known my husband from undergrad, make sure to bring up his ex-girlfriend.
I missed the okay. People always gotta bring up the past. Okay, what about her?
And I be wanting to tell people all the time, "Baby, I've been here 8 years and I'm not going nowhere."
Come on, do it again real quick.
8 whole years and I'm not going nowhere.
Married. Okay.
I have a whole last name and share a whole credit score. Keep her there.
Wow.
Keep her there. So to avoid that interaction.
Okay. That's real.
Because at the end of the day, I don't want to mess up his fun. This is his undergrad. He worked at his undergrad, like he back in his environment, and he know his wife. And I will slap you. And then pray for you when I'm done. So,
because yes, he will.
So
that's true.
I was like, I'm gonna avoid that this year.
Right.
Now I plan to come out next year and be there, but I want to let this tension or whatever it may be not be there.
And I think that, so a few different things. One, hopefully we are all planning to go to homecomings next year, and hopefully we have them, because this pandemic is really on some, what you want to go where? Let me bring you back real quick.
Right.
Hopefully we are able to have those type of experiences, but that goes to first of all, it goes back to what we do now. So whatever we do now and how this pandemic is about to flow now and how we respond to it as people, families, friends, everything like that, hopefully we'll make it better for the fall, because right now summer is looking real skim, you know? But also I think that goes back to living in your truth, knowing yourself, like, okay, first of all, it's going to be a crowd all the time. So that part of your anxiety, of course, is like, all these people I don't know. I'm not from here. I just moved here because homecoming is October. You said you moved here like right before that. It seemed like, or November. It was November this year, I think. But it was early November, you know, so it's still new. And then also understanding, maybe I don't want to be in this atmosphere around these people who are going to give me this vibe, you know. So that's something, you know, people should talk about too, because people always feel that type of way or have these type of feelings and feel like, one, maybe I shouldn't feel it. Two, yes, I do feel it a little bit too much. Or three, what do I do about these feelings that I have? So it sounds like you know yourself. So when you know yourself, you take those extra steps to either overcome that or decide this is not where I would like to be. And I think people also need to understand, when your friends move on from situations, they cannot move on if you continue to bring up old stuff. Right. So I remember one time I had a friend, and her and the guy, I knew both of them, they broke up, and she used to always, initially she used to be like, yeah, you know, bringing up things. And then she got to a point and she was like, you know, I don't want you to bring this up to me because I'm trying to get over it. And I was like, boom, I can respect that this is where you are right now. And friends have to understand that we don't need to, how can I heal if you still bringing up the trauma or the pain? Like, we don't have to keep doing that because I'm trying to get over that. And I think that because people kept bringing up his ex, people don't generally do it to be funny or anything like that. But people don't realize that, why are we still talking about this situation? Like, because clearly he's moved on to a point where you're his wife, and that needs to be respected by everyone. So you can have a bond with whoever you have a bond with, or a history with whoever you have a history with, but when that person decides it's time to move forward, it's up to the person that's in the relationship, for one, to value that, and then everyone else to value that too, because what is the purpose? What can you do with that information? Hey,
and that was my thing. Like, I don't have no beef with her. I don't know her. She was way before my time. Like, it wasn't even like she was premature. She was way before my time. So, but I've been here 8 years. So why you telling me, oh, she might be there? Do she got an issue I don't know about? Because I've never spoke to the young lady. I don't have no ill feelings towards her. But if you disrespect me, no, you will get disrespected. Ain't no.
I mean, we're gonna have those problems.
Okay.
We come strong, whoever is.
My Memphis comes out real quick, and I have to reserve her. Like, go back in the back, little North Memphis girl. Go to the back. Clutch all pearls.
Clutch all pearls. That's understandable. So do you think that people should talk about those type of things on their outlets, on their vlogs, or anything like that too?
Yes.
Because those are real situations that happen.
Yes. Like I do some Q&As, and John and I, that's my husband's name, he was going to do a Q&A with me, like getting to know each other, like getting to know us as husband and wife. But we decided not to do it because if you look at my channel, John probably has been in 3 videos out of my 12. Yes, we live together. We go a lot of places together, but my channel is mine. John has his own YouTube channel, and I'm not on any of his videos. His channel is strictly based on his music.
Okay.
So I didn't want my channel to be based around John and Angel.
Right.
Like, no, this is Angel's world. John is making guest appearances in it.
Okay, that's fine. It's good though, because you have to have that separation sometimes.
Because when you get married, you become one. You do become one, but you're still an individual, and you have individual traits.
Right.
John and I have very different sense of humor, completely different. John and I are completely opposite. If you look at the video, I'm usually talking and laughing, and John is just like, So, and I mean, that's just his thing. Like, but when you go to his channel, he playing his instruments, you get a whole different vibe because that's his comfort zone.
Right.
So you do what you're good. I'm good at talking. I'm good at expressing myself. I have no shame in nothing I've done in my life. My testimonies are just my testimonies. If they help you, they help you. If they don't, pass it on to someone who you believe it will help.
Right.
Hey, John.
I was like, I think that's him, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
He's on his business Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So before we get cut off, and then while we wrap it up, the last question is, what do you want people to take away from? See if she is coming back. Maybe I need to close her out and then bring her back. Let's try it. Are we frozen? Uh-oh, we're going to bring her back in a minute. But if you have any questions, go ahead and leave the questions now, because we're about to get in the Q&A, because Instagram will cut you off in an hour, and it's 1:50. So go ahead and drop your questions, your comments, your feedback, anything you would like Angel to talk about. We're going to get her back on in a minute. And for those who have inquired or noticed my shirt, it says Quarantine and Chill. Go ahead and get that from Rousey Poo Boutique. She is in here. And yeah, we have Angel coming back on now. And that's what we're about to jump into. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. I can hear you. We can hear you. We just need you to come on back in.
Girl, it's frozen again.
It's frozen again?
Yeah.
That is okay. Is that available for dudes? The shirt? That's a great question. I just brought my size. I didn't even pay attention to it. It probably is though, because it's in, I can show you the shape. It's not in a women's cut, I don't think, but I could be wrong. So I feel like it might be. I did drop the link as well earlier, but I'll go ahead and let me cancel her out and then I'll bring her back in. But I will go ahead and drop it again. For those who were not on or didn't see it before, I am leaving comments on my personal page because my phone is not allowing me to do both. So let's see if I can add her. Let me request, she disappeared. So Angel, if you are on, request me again, because it worked last time when you requested me versus me adding you. Okay, so go ahead and request me again. Because last time I added you, it didn't work. So we're going to go ahead and see if it works this way. Which I also realized it did the same thing in other people's live as well. So hopefully this one works. We'll go ahead, join her back in. Connect.
We're still frozen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. But everybody knows what you look like now. So do you want to go ahead, because we're closing it out?
Okay.
We wanted to wrap up with, what would you like people to take from you and your channel, and any last comments or anything like that you had?
From my channel, just understand that's reality at its finest. I'm not trying to dress to impress. I ain't trying to give you a beat face to go to my kitchen. I'm not trying to do any of that. It really is just who I am, and it's what I want. I guess you could say my legacy. It's what I want to be left behind when I'm no longer on this earth.
Okay.
And for anybody who wants to do YouTube, do it. You don't gotta fit your life for anybody else's criteria. Yes.
Uh-oh. I like that, though. I like where she was going with that. Whatever you want to do, do it. It's just like that post that's been going around. Start the podcast, sis. Do it. Just like she said, if you want to start the channel, do it.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to do it, do it. Don't let anybody else's criteria, choices, anything to dictate how you do your thing. Right. Live your life and do it the best way you know how, and enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, if you only got 10 followers, live your life like you got 1 million. Show them how you do it. Because even the biggest person in the world started with small numbers.
Boom.
It grows. Don't expect to have 1 million followers overnight. Don't expect to be a billionaire from YouTube tomorrow. Because I've never started to do for the money. I started to show my lifestyle. And if money comes with it, that's just a blessing God felt I deserved. If it don't, then it wasn't my ministry. I'll make my videos.
I know that's right. And tell everybody again where they can find you on. Uh-oh. She's going to come back and tell us where they can find her again. As you can see, she is Sugar Sweet 1922 on Instagram. So go ahead and follow her on Instagram. Her picture is the second to last comment, which is pretty dope. It's like an Abby or the thing. What did you go? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you.
World of Angel 88 at YouTube, Sugar Sweet 1922 on Instagram, or traveling_with_angel on Instagram. So if you want to see my traveling, where I went to, where I'm going, traveling with Angel is where you would go. If you want to see my lifestyle, Sugar Sweet 1922, and my YouTube is World of Angel 88.
I thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate your transparency. Thank you for even sharing that, because you didn't have to and you did. I really hope that you guys gained something from today's Instagram Live. I will go ahead and post all her information again on my page at Vision Board Series so you can see it. I'm going live again tomorrow on my LLC's page. Mine's over Matter LLC _. You can find me going live for Self-Care Sunday. It will be on with the millennial financial therapist, or the millennial money therapist, and we will be talking about self-care and shmoney. If you missed the last one with her, please join me tomorrow on Instagram Live at 4:00 EST, my time, and then 3:00 her time, because she is in Louisiana. But go ahead and follow Angel, World of Angel 88. Thank you so much for sharing. For all the sorors that are in North Carolina, now you know who you need to contact. Anybody in North Carolina, now you know who you need to contact, rock out with, and build those relationships with. Start with a virtual party. Do your thing. Start with a FaceTime meeting, a duo meeting, whatever. However you can connect with people, use this time to connect with people, even if that's all that you do. So, love and light, people. Thank you again. I appreciate you for joining. You can watch the replay on my live on this page. I will be hosting a virtual pop-up shop. So I am looking for people to join me. Rousey Poo Boutique. Hopefully we kick off with you. Like I said, get your quarantine and chill shirts from her. I could be a little biased because she pushed me out, but go ahead and follow her as well. And thank you so much, Angel, for joining us through all the technical difficulties. You dropped so many gems. Your love and light was there, and it was shared with everybody that was on here today. So check out her YouTube and her Instagram and rock out with her. Peace and blessings, everybody. Have a great weekend.
All right, y'all, that's my interview. If y'all have not done it yet, follow Portia's page, Vision Board Series, and make sure that y'all just show her some love. She has several businesses, so make sure y'all support her. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, and I didn't answer it in the interview, and I also didn't answer it in my chronic illness video, then you drop those down below. Make sure that you like the video, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and make sure that you are subscribed. And if you've done all those things, make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because why would you want to hide me from anybody else, okay? If you do not know how to subscribe, my little face is over there. And if you haven't seen my last video, it's down there. Hope y'all are being safe, staying quarantined, and following those stay-at-home orders if you're still on the stay-at-home order. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.